Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
On the previous episode of the Duke Loves Rasslin podcast, Dillon Hines and his father, Bobby Fulton, came on to address the criticism levied by pro wrestlers and fans who've done business with them. There was a portion of that conversation that did not make air. But upon reflection and concern, you will hear in this episode what I heard, including...
I'm going to tell you this. You interrupted me and made me look like a fool on that damn thing over there. You are fucking dumb. No, you are dumb, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm going to beat your ass in here right now.
Hey, do it. There's nobody to stop us.
You are going to act like I'm the fucking adult because I fucking am a man. I'm a fucking adult.
So my question for you, brothers and sisters, is simple. Does it sound like Dillon Hines is abusing his father, Bobby Fulton?
You're locked in.
Look at what we have here, folks.
To the only show that matters.
The cream of the crop.
Duke Loves Rasslin.
And there is no one that does it better than
your host.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
The Duke.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Welcome back to the Duke Loves Rasslin podcast, the show about pro wrestling and everything else. This is a trigger warning, folks. What you will hear in this episode is disturbing and concerning, at least for me, and it may be for you as well. So, again, this is a trigger warning. If hearing conflict and what I can only describe as a fight, a very strong disagreement amongst family members, if that triggers you, then you may want to move on from this episode. Got plenty of other episodes for you to listen to, but this one's pretty heavy. But with that said, here is the portion of the conversation with Dillon Hines and Bobby Fulton that did not make air last episode. I literally just mentioned a talent to you, Dillon, and you
Danny
took issue
Marino
with
is
that.
not a talent. Where did he wrestle at? Did he wrestle in WWF, WCW, NWA?
Right. So you're saying you want bigger name wrestlers. So even though any wrestler who says anything,
you're not an idiot.
Right,
Hey, listen. What you're doing is trying to get another moment of fame, and you're bottom feeding. So I'm stopping this right now. Dillon wants to talk, but I can see it. Here's what happens. These guys befriend Dillon, and the minute he don't give them exactly what they want, just like that guy we talked about earlier, that got the David Krieger, and we're making them famous, brothers. Hey, let's stop this right now. On my authority, I'm going to stop.
Yes, sir.
I'll stop it now. So
yes, sir.
I respect you and you respect me. Stop it, hang up, or whatever. I'm going to just stop.
Okay, well, Bobby, you're welcome to walk away, but if Dillon wants to keep talking, I got to give him the opportunity.
I'm done here.
You're done. Give me the phone. Give me my phone.
You're not getting back on there. You get on there, I'm done. Listen,
You're done.
Tell me this. Listen, he's burying me.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he is.
You don't have a talent, does he?
No, he does. Listen, he's burying you. Stop. For the sake, I'll put wrestling tomorrow. Just stop. It's him who's going to bury you. No! You're such a fucking fool.
You're getting fired.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Sting and all of them will not work with you again.
What talent does he have?
Sting and all of them is work. Hey, I've been keeping
Hey,
this
dumb
from
fuck.
you.
Shut the fuck up.
I've been keeping it from you, Dillon. You're about to kill us, tell me. Everything we have, you're about to kill off.
Quit your fucking lying, you fucking retard.
Dillon,
Go get the fuck out of my fucking hotel room now.
I'm
This is
begging
my
you.
hotel room. Get your
I'm
fucking ass out of my
begging you.
fucking hotel room.
you got so much cheese.
Who does he have? No. David Krieger? Travis
I
Allen?
know.
Bugs
I know.
Friends? Danny Marino? Not a fucking talent?
Leave it alone.
Does he have a fucking talent that says
Who's
something?
my other part of that? There was two coaches.
Right there, dumb fuck. You fucking retard.
Don't prove him right. Don't prove him right. We're in here by ourselves. Don't prove him right. Don't prove him right.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Are you a fool?
I'm gonna ask him if he's got any fucking.
He's over his name, or he would have named him. Just listen, I know what a hatchet job is when I hear it. And that's from New York, isn't it?
Probably.
I know where he's from. I can tell by his accent. He's doing this for a reason. Leave it alone.
I'm gonna tell you this. You interrupted me and made me look like a fool on that damn thing over there. You are fucking done.
No,
You are done, you dumb son of a bitch. I'll beat your ass in here right now.
Hey, do it. There's nobody to stop us.
You are gonna act like I'm the fucking adult because I fucking am a man.
I
I'm
am
a fucking
too.
adult. You ain't nothing.
No, listen to me.
You quit being something when you have cancer.
The only reason why I stopped this is you were burying yourself.
By addressing talent, addressing people that want to say something about me.
Bullshit. Yeah.
By addressing
And
people
you
that say
did.
something about me.
And you did. You addressed it. You addressed it. Leave it lay. I'm gonna explain to Christian and she's gonna explain to you.
No, Christian's gonna explain to you. Let your son be a fucking adult. George has told you this multiple times. Everybody else has told you this.
You're burying yourself.
I'm not burying myself, old dumb fuck. Dumb fuck. That's what your name is. Dumb fuck. Because that's what you are. A miserable dumb fuck. You get your shit and you get the hell out of here. I was gonna allow you to hang out in my room. You better find me a fucking way to an airport because I ain't got one for you.
I had to pick yourself. I never anyway.
Good.
Who did this with you? Get back on the phone with the fool.
I am.
Here.
That ain't going with me. That's going with you.
No, I can't get it
No,
home.
it ain't coming home then. It ain't coming home. I'm not carrying that in my car. I have no room for it. If you lay another hand on me, I will hurt you. Let you know.
You better be in the news. I'm getting ready to bitch to death.
I'm gonna call the police.
You better hurt yourself. You're a pussy. You're a fool.
Still on here.
Are you fellas all right?
I like this to be
I want this taken off here. You hear me?
You'd like what to be taken off?
I want anything you've heard to be taken off here. I don't want it spared or nothing.
Okay, Bobby, listen. Because of you, and because I respect you. All right, let me finish what I'm saying to you, Bobby. Because of my respect for you, I am willing to do that, but I want you to know something. You have said that I'm trashy and bottom feeding and doing all this stuff. You've made accusations about me that are not true.
Well, maybe it's not, but here's what I'm wanting to say.
Yep.
I told you I'm trying to check out. I said this is what you keep on talking about these guys that have no business, have no clout.
Well, Bobby, if the young man wants to talk, what's my obligation to stop an interview because you said so? Dillon has to say that himself.
I'm his father.
All right, but he's an adult, Bobby. If he wants to talk, I got to let him talk, Bobby. I understand what you're saying, but I understand what he's saying too.
Yeah. I'm
going to take out that portion because you guys were having a family moment, but I want you to know something. You said some things about me that weren't true, man, and I'm not taking offense to it.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: that why do you bring up things that's not true?
I don't know what's true or not. That's why I got to ask the question, Bobby. How do I know what's true?
Ask what he asked, but I'm gonna say this real quick. All right.
I'm done.
All right, so we're back into the interview now, Dillon.
Huh?
Are we back in the interview? Brothers and sisters, does that sound to you like Dillon Hines is abusing Bobby Fulton? Does it sound to you like Bobby Fulton is abusing Dillon Hines? Very disturbing. Keep in mind, Bobby Fulton, and he stated it last episode, you can hear it's in his voice. The reason why he sounds the way that he does, unlike the way he used to sound, is because he's battling throat cancer. That's pretty heavy. Bobby even admitted that he cannot run conventions and work in his capacity by himself anymore because of the sickness, which is the reason why he needs Dillon to help him. That's what Bobby said, right? So when you hear that exchange, understanding those facts, what do you think? What do you think about that? You know, I had decided to not air that initially. In fact, I was asked not to by both Dillon and Bobby, and you can understand why. But, oof, when you hear it, it's definitely concerning. And it's concerning enough that if something were to happen, I just don't know how that would work out. Especially given the fact that there have been people who have been posting about other situations, some who have actually witnessed. One person said they actually witnessed Dillon putting his hands on Bobby. What? I did encourage Dillon to take a step back and not continue to speak to his father that way, not continue to conduct himself that way, especially towards his father. But, my heart goes out. That is a very, again, concerning listen. And certainly the first time I was shocked, and even playing it for you now, I'm still just shocked. It's not okay, not in my opinion. But it's not about just my opinion. I'm leaving it out to you folks there. Duke Loves Rasslin on Facebook, on Twitter, DukeLovesRasslin@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. Show notes, Spotify, what have you. Let me know what you think about that. Does that sound like abuse on either side? But, Dillon, who sure sounds like the biggest aggressor, and given the nature of the condition that Bobby is in, sure sounds like the bigger aggressor of me. What is that? What do you think? There's a lot I could talk about, WrestleMania and all that good stuff, and that will have to wait for another episode. I'm going to put a bow on this one here because it just, again, heavy stuff there. So I'll just say, folks, please, I beg of you, be kind to yourselves and then be kind to others, including your parents, including your children. Take it away, Tony Schiavone.
This is Tony Schiavone, and we're desperately out of time on Duke Loves Wrestling.
Strictly for the culture. Brothers and sisters, you have seen the t-shirts, the hats, the hoodies, the mugs in the hands of some of your favorite pro wrestling stars, podcasters, and influencers out there. And now it's time. Visit strictlyfortheculture.ca and you too can be part of the movement. Bigger than sweatshirts and commercial success, Strictly for the Culture aims to build with like-minded people and elevate their position in the world through knowledge, self-love, and a desire to unite. So what are you waiting on? Visit strictlyfortheculture.ca. Do it for the love. Do it for the knowledge. Most importantly, folks, do it strictly for the culture.